Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. I'm a little disappointed that the next wing of Blackrock Mountain hasn't been released as of yet, as of the time of recording this, so guess I'm just going to do another arena run. So only cards from Blackrock Depths have been added so far, because that's all that's been unlocked. Out of these choices, not usually my favorite class, but I'm going to go with Rogue, and just see if I can get some of that, that sweet gang up action, or whatever that card is called. The one that shuffles 3 copies of a minion into her deck and crushes people. Argent, these are all very strong guys. I'm going to take the Bomb Lobber, because I never get enough Bomb Lobbers, and they're awesome. I realize that, like, for 1 more mana, the Argent Commander does a lot. Can do the same thing and more often, but 5 mana, this guy's pretty rough. We'll take the Harvest Golem over the Bluegill, I guess. I'm a rogue, I should have some cards for killing things. You guys both suck, although, I mean, you could be buffed with Cold Blood and do crazy things, but other than that, you suck. So we're just going to go Fen Creeper. Not my favorite, but it's fine. Spectral Knight, pretty good at fighting. Am I going to get enough mechs to make the Tinkertown Technician worth it? Probably not, but there are a lot of mechs, so maybe? Could be very strong. If you can get him a 4/4 for 3 and a spare part, that is a lot. Stormwind Knight is pretty effective. I guess I'll take him. Yeah. So far, I'm not getting blown away by this particular run. I'm a big fan of Knives because it's hard to get AoE as a rogue. It does replace itself, and it deals with certain situations. I don't know. Maybe those cheap minions too, though. This doesn't, so far, does not seem like a deck that's going to benefit from Jeeves enough. Doesn't seem cheap enough. We'll take the Arcane Golem for emergency kill button, but mostly for, like, finishing people late in the game. Undertaker, again, once upon a time, it was +1 attack and +1 hit point, and they were kind of ridiculous. They are no longer ridiculous, so I'm not even going to take them. Brewmaster's pretty good. Assassinate or Vanish? I think we'll take the Assassinate. It's a solid solution to a problem. These guys are all pretty good. I don't have the cheap cards to support Questing Adventurer. I tend to prefer Knife Juggler anyway. The Crazy Alchemist is really handy because he's so flexible. But I think I'm going to take the Knife... Yeah, I'm going to take the Knife Juggler anyway. He's a Knife Juggler. Assassin's Blade. I could take the Sharp Sword Oil, which always seems to screw up for me, but it just gives you so much power. I gotta take one, at least try. Get another Fan of Knives, but I'd rather have the Owl, because I need some minions, and also silencing is good. I am kind of feeling a shortage of minions here. Get another Brewmaster, but I need more minions that are gonna come out and stay out. I guess the Mechanic. This is not like the right stuff. Like a stupid Grizzly. I maybe should have taken the big guy. I don't know. I've got to get something going here, though. Bridging Morgan often tends to just die. He is quite a threat. Silverhand Knight's a little expensive, although you get a lot of stats. I don't know. I'm not exactly thrilled with this run. See, getting 1 sprint would be tremendously helpful. Another Assassinate would also probably be good. I'm thinking I need the Defias Ringleaders to try and get me some early game purchase, because this deck is not doing enough. Speaking of not doing enough, all these guys. I don't have a way to damage my own Acolyte of Pain or to buff him. It's not going to work out super well. Shield Bearers... just too weenie record. I guess we'll take the stupid Cogmaster. He might draw some extra aggro. Let's back him up with another Harvest Golem. It's at least solid. I could take the Technician. I've got a couple of mechs, but really I think the Goblin Stalker is probably going to be better for establishing early board control. I have, like, very little taunt. Am I going to take the Exorcist? I think we're going to take Perdition's Blade. It's not my favorite, but it can shoot something. I have several mechs now, so I can take that. On the other hand, the Cold Blood would be really good for finishing people. I've missed out on all the bad Wind Fury guys who would have benefited from it, but you still, Arcane Golem, Cold Blood, Stormwind Knight, Cold Blood, just do some instant damage. Oh, mech warper. I don't have that many mechs. Does work out with harvest golems. I might get more mechs. I mean, regular mechanic actually gives me a mech, but it doesn't work for this because it's not the card that I'm casting. I don't think he's doing enough. I think I need the cold blood. Shadow step. I don't think it's gonna work in here. I guess we'll take the assassin's blade. Oh, now they're pitting my love of ogres against the ringleader. Spectral Knight's also very good, and my deck needs fat things as well as cheaper things. I guess in between is the ogre, so I guess we'll take that. These were all very good cards. I'm going to take the Frostwolf Warlord because I'm starting to feel a lack of fatness. Here's some fatness. He's good. I'm very happy with him. I don't have a lot of taunt. Let's take the Shieldmaster. I'd like Spider Tank. It's been giving me a million vanishes. I don't think it's necessarily to my advantage. Spider Tank can fight pretty well, though. Suddenly the deck is starting to feel more like it can get some momentum early mid-game. Direwolf helps with that. I'm running low on cards here. This is not. Do I want to take Sinister Strikes? Because if I don't have the coin... Oh, I only took one ringleader. That's right, I took the ogre instead. Yeah, so I really don't care about that. If I want another Assassin's Blade, though, I mean, you can only use so many... Oh, whatever. We'll take it anyway, because I don't like the other options. And, wow. Grim Patron, the only one of the new cards that's shown up. Again, I didn't expect a lot, because the only neutral cards are the Grim Patron and the Legendary. Really not a lot of options for that. Do I try and go with the Headcrack? My cards aren't that cheap, necessarily, although I guess it could help me finish the game. Or I could take the Master of Disguise. It's a 4/4 for 4, and it can save one of my guys, potentially. I don't know. I think another minion might actually help me more. I'm less likely to end up with the Master of Disguise in my hand, wishing that, like, this won't do anything to help my situation, whereas the Headcrack might. Then again, if we get to the late game, my opponent's low, and I can't break through their defenses, the opposite may be true, so... I don't feel like this deck came out right at all. I think, the choices I had early on were some of the ones that I may have made differently if things had been in the opposite order, and there were a lot of rows that I just did not like. The good things tended to be clustered in the same row as each other. Never good.
You asked for it. Watch your
Okay.
back.
First off, Arcane Golem, you are not starting hand material. Ironbeak Owl, probably also not. I do have some cheap things, although throwing them away is going to get me better. Oh my god, this deck has like nothing for killing anything other than weapons. Just realized there's an Assassinate, but
Job's done.
I don't have like the Eviscerates. I've got Fan of Knives, like one, and now this is not looking like a winner. This is looking a lot like I'm in trouble. She's thinking a whole lot about her first turn coin play. I don't have to think a lot, because my only plays for next turn are Knife Juggler or Knife. What kind of craziness are you coining out? Go and shoot me for one! You know you want to. No. Well, that spells the end of my Knife Juggler. Short but illustrious career. Unless she just kills it with something else and decides to keep freezing me out, which would be bad, because my deck is actually fairly weapon reliant. Looks like. Of course, my hand is not full of minions. Even though, as usual, I've chosen as many minions as I can. Yeah, it's just going to keep me locked down. Which is going to screw me because I have nothing. Oh my god, I've got a horrible hand too. This is atrocious. What a handful of, like, useless garbage when it's this early in the game and I have zero board control. I have, like, negative board control. I can't even use a weapon to kill that thing. Oh, there's a mirror entity, so when I do finally get a minion, she can just get the same minion and then kill my minion. Awesome. I don't have much choice, I gotta try. It looked like she gave me stealth. Doesn't really work that way. Probably a duplicate.
Just me and Mr. Fight.
Freezing me out still. Spectral Knight's pretty good since I don't have, like, the weapons. I'm going to have to kill this thing, even though it might get duplicated. It didn't. Okay. So, use the dragon to kill her, probably. But then you gotta deal with the Spectral Knight, who is actually not your friend. Yeah, he is a Spectral Knight. You're aware of this. Old Light Oracle. Well, my hand sucked, so I don't know how much that's working out in your favor. You're hoping she gets an extra hit point so I can't kill her. That's pretty annoying. It's not that I can't kill her, but inconvenient. Play this, and then I could kill her. Stab that.
So many options.
It's not a duplicate, yeah, so I'm pretty safe with that. I could also play this and then Tinker's Sharpsword Oil, which will probably get counterspelled.
I wonder.
Plus, if it gives the bonus to the dog, it's not going to work out because I won't be able to keep it alive. So I don't think I'm actually going to do that. I mean, the dog's going to die anyway. But we're going to go like this.
Here we go.
Now, it does open me up to getting this guy flame striked, but she had lots of 2 damage minions. It was going to happen anyway if that was her plan.
For the king!
Okay. Ah, full of crossbows. Yeah, okay. Surprisingly chill about leaving a Spectral Knight alive. Now I can... Oh, I never attacked her. That could be a Vaporize. Well, crap. You know what I'm going to do? Okay. I'm gonna... Yeah?
Here we go.
Not a Frost Hammer. It could be a Vaporize. I'm going to bounce this guy back. Even though he's expensive, and I got kind of a slow hand. I wouldn't want something happening to him, because he's so obnoxious. He's like my best tool against a mage, for sure. That guy's pretty rough. You leaving this alive? Because I can totally tinker that sucker. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. This is good. If I cast that, it's going to reduce my odds of the tinker. It's probably getting... It might get counterspelled anyway. That's the problem.
I wonder.
Could cold blood this guy as a... No, not as a backup, though. Yeah, because I wanted the +3 to a minion to go to him, because then I could kill that guy. But what else am I going to cast first? It doesn't work. I mean, I guess I could assassinate him, and I can't cast the Sharpsword Oil anyway, so... I might have to spend the cold blood on him just to get rid of that thing, because it is pretty dangerous. Could assassinate him. He is pretty big. He might be worth assassinating. Find out if it gets countered. Would be something. Yeah. Okay. So that was an expensive turn for me. Must resist the urge to pay the 2 mana. It's so stupid. That's one of those things that needs like a pop-up. It's like, are you sure you want to replace your much better weapon? Really, Dragon's Breathing me at full cost just to get an extra point of attack on that guy? Interesting. I'm gonna stab him. Alright, I'm not gonna Sharp Sword all this time. I want to get some stuff out.
Here we go.
We're definitely gonna stab him so that he can't hit this guy and then finish him with Flame Strike. Because my army is very flame strikeable otherwise.
Mind if I roll knee?
My health is low, so it's definitely a concern. Ah, the Flame Strike. That is bad. Okay. So that is bad. But we're going to... Yeah, okay, we're going to stab this guy, this, and you know what? She just Flame Striked. It's probably a little safer. I'm going to kill her card. That's right. I'm using my owl to deny her a card. I'm hitting her with that. I'm hoping she doesn't Flame Strike again, because that would be really bad. This guy would Flame Strike again. Damn it! So I can still start Sharp Swording her face off, and it might work, but it would be so much better if I had a minion out. I mean, I could Sharp Sword my dagger, but that's only 2 uses at 4 attack. It's not much better.
So many options.
It would let me get rid of him, hit through with my Stormwind Knight, have him at full health. Because the other choice is just I play this Sharp Sword Oil, just have a 6 attack blade, but then I gotta waste an attack on that thing. You know what? I think I am gonna... I don't like it as much. It's unfortunate. I can't make it work out better.
For the king!
But we're gonna do this.
Here we go.
Die. Die. Stupid second Flame Strike bullshit. Ugh. I did know I had some serious, like, weapon-based backup in my hand, but I could go down pretty fast if things go wrong. Probably a Vaporize. It's a mirror entity, and she might not be as happy as she would. Let's find out if it's a mirror entity so I can assess the situation better.
Attend me. Ready, sir.
It is not. So this guy's going to get vaporized, most likely. I am going to stab you. Yeah, no surprise there. Hit you. Vaporize! Yes. And I'm going to play this. What? No! You saw that! I clicked this and there, and it like, nope, it decided, no, you really wanted the... If I draw something that costs more than 5 mana next turn,
Mind if I roll need?
because I was doing that for a reason. Okay. It will be okay. No one's going to stress out.
Here we go.
So I managed to recover after a horrible, horrible bad start. Really bad. But I don't think my opponent was doing a whole lot to me there, so I think we're going to have a much tougher battle in store next time. Put the hammer down on that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.